Hare Krishna, Krishna Murthy sir. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mukherjee ji. Ready?
I am ready. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Chalo, we'll have some kirtan. Then we start. 3-7, 5 minutes. We can do. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Namutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavani Ashatani Shatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, She's taking your classes. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Everybody is ready.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Tasting a new scripture which is called Chaitanya Charitamrita. है ना?
ઘડી બુદ્ધિ વગર ને તારું 20% છે. પંખો નથી બંધ કરવાનું કીધું.
Just let me see. Hundred and six. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Ready?
Ready.
106 onward. It is, I could not get in Bengali, but this is Bengali only. Jai, see, the tune is like this. Jayo Jayo Shri Chaitanya Jayo Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gopal Kahe Puri Ama Tapa Nahi Aya Malaya Ja Chandana Lepa Tabe Se Judaya Jayo Jayo Shri Chaitanya Jayo Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta. Anyway, this is written in Bengali. So how do you read it?
So where from I start? This one, Gopala?
You just read the line. Yes.
Gopala kahe puri amara tapa nohiya malaya ja kandana lepa tabe se juraya.
Yeah. Now who will read the English? Any
I will
volunteer?
read the English also. In his dream, Madhavendra Puri saw Gopala, who said, "My bodily temperature still has not decreased. Please bring sandalwood from the Malaya province and smear the pulp over my body to cool me."
Yes. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaudavani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunivadi Pashadi Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama. Actually, Krishna doesn't need anybody's help. He can arrange anything. But he is taking service from his devotee. Huh? Okay, chalo. Continue.
Malayaja ane yona নীলাচলা হইতে অন্যে হইতে নহে তুমি চলো হো তোয়ারিতে তোয়ারিতে Malayaja Anna, bring sandalwood. Malayaja bring sandalwood, pulse from Jagannatha Puri. Kindly go quickly, since no one else can do it, you must.
So he is pushing him. Go, bring some sandal from him. And devotee is very happy to get service.
স্বপ্ন দেখি পুরী গোসনীরা হইলা প্রেম ভাষা ভেসা প্রভু আজ না পালিবারে আজ না পালিবারে গেলা পূর্ব দেশা. After having this dream, Madhavendra Puri Goswami became very glad due to ecstasy of love of Godhead, and in order to execute the command of the Lord, he started east towards Bengal.
So he is in Mathura now, you can understand. He is going east towards Bengal to Jagannath Puri to get Malaya Chandana. Yes.
Sevara Nirbandho Loka Kurila Stapana Ajna Magi Gauro Deshe Kurila Gamona. Before leaving, Madhavendra Puri made all arrangements for regular deity worship, and he engaged different people in various duties. Then, taking up the order of Gopala, he started for Bengal.
Now he has left for Bengal.
He started living. শান্তিপুর আইলা অদ্বৈতচারিয়া ঘরে পুরীরা প্রেমা দেখি প্রেমা দেখি আচার্য আনন্দ অন্তরে. When Madhavendra Puri arrived at the house of Advaita Acharya in Santipur, the Acharya became very pleased upon seeing the ecstatic love of Godhead manifest in Madhavendra Puri.
Prabhuji, we will give one more devotee chance. English somebody can read. Who wants to read? Yashoda
I want to do
Mataji
Prabhu.
or Shilpa Mataji wants to do. Okay, Prabhuji,
Yes.
more people will get chance. KK Mukherjee, you do Bengali. That
Okay.
is
No
specialty.
problem. Very good.
English, you are doing very well. English also, but you know, it looks nice. Two voices looks nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Advaita Acharya was a very great Acharya. He's on a Panchatattva. And when he saw Madhavendra Puri's so advanced love of Krishna, he took Diksha from Madhavendra Puri. He lays in house and he took initiation. Okay.
তেনারা তানি মন্ত্র লইলা যাতনা করিনা চলিলা দক্ষিণে পুরী তানিরে দীক্ষা দিনা
Advaita Acharya begged to be initiated by Mahavendra Puri. After initiating him, Mahavendra Puri started for South India.
Madhavendra.
Mahavendra.
So he took shelter of, yeah.
Mahavendra.
Yeah. Chalo, we reached. Okay, now we are, yeah.
রেবুনাথে কইলা গোপীনাথা দর্শনা তেনারা রূপা দেখিরা তেনার রূপ দেখিরা হইলা বিহাগলা মনা
Going into South India, Sri Mahavendra Puri visited Remuna, where Gopinath is situated. Upon seeing the beauty of the deity, Mahavendra Puri was overwhelmed.
Okay, you all understand. He has gone from Mathura straight, Bengal, and then he has come down. So therefore, it is a South Indian. He is going toward down south. So on the way, he visited the place called Remuna. If you want in the map, you can understand this tour. Mathura, you go to Bengal. On the way, when you're going to Puri, on the way, Remuna will come. Seeing the beauty of the deity, Madhavendra, very advanced devotee. See, appreciating beauty of the deity, this is a spiritual phenomena. Next.
নৃত্য গীতা করি জগমোহানে বসিলা ক্যা ভোগা লাগে ব্রাহ্মণে পুছিলা
In the corridor of the temple, from which people generally viewed the deity, Mahavendra Puri chanted and danced. Then he sat down there and asked a Brahmana what kind of food they offer to deity.
So he also sat down in the corridor where people are taking darshan. And Madhavendra Puri, in ecstasy, chanted and danced. Sat down there and asked a Brahmana what kind of food they offer. Why is he asking? Because he wants to offer to his Gopal also those foods. Yeah.
সেবারা দশস্তবা দেখি আনন্দিতা মনে উত্তমা ভোগা লাগে যথা বুঝি অনুমানে
From the excellence of the arrangement, Mahendra Puri understood by deduction that only the best food was offered.
So you could see that the deity worship has been well arranged. He is very glad, very happy, and want to learn how he can improve his seva to the deity. That is always the focus, how to improve my seva to the deity. Yes.
যাইছে থা ভোগা লাগে সকলেই পুছিবা তাইছে ভিয়ানে ভোগা গোপালে লাগাইবা
Mahendra Puri thought, I shall inquire from the priest what food are offered to Gopinath so that by making arrangement in our kitchen, we can offer similar food to Sri Gopala.
এই লাগি পুছিলে না ব্রাহ্মণেরা স্থানে ব্রাহ্মণা কহিলা সব ভোগা বিবরণ
When the Brahmana priest was questioned about this matter, he explained in detail what kinds of food were offered to the deity of Gopinath.
সন্ধ্যায়া ভোগা লাগে ক্ষেত্র অমর্ত্য কেলি নম দ্বাদশা মৃৎপাত্রে ভারী অমর্ত্য সমনা
The Brahmana priest said, in the evening, the deity is offered sweet rice in 12 earthen pots because the taste is good as nectar, Amrita. It is named Amrita Kali.
So sweet rice. I don't know, in South India generally they don't make sweet rice. they make like boiled milk payasa. But North India sweet rice is very nice, thick, thick, very thick.
গোপীনাথেরা গোপীনাথেরা ক্ষীরা বালি প্রসিদ্ধ নমো ইয়ারা পৃথিবীতে এই চে ভোগা কাহা 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 নেই ইয়ারা কখনো
This
নেই
sweet,
ইয়ারা
this sweet rice is celebrated throughout the world as Gopinath Sira. It is offered anywhere else in the world. It is not offered anywhere else in the world.
So very Gopinath Shira, and he said the unparalleled, it is tasty. Anybody has eaten sweet rice nicely made?
I have eaten.
Sweet
It's all
pongal, it is
sweet rice.
pongal.
Sweet rice is no. South India pongal is different. That is like dal only. Sweet rice is actually parama anna. What the name?
Yeah, one more there is called Nei Payasam they call. They make in Kerala, Prabhuji.
Ah,
That's also very sweet, very tasty.
no, see, sweet rice is they have that like a shira. They say shira here. They are using shira. So another name is sometimes is parama anna. That's the best dish you can make. Very thick milk means the milk becomes like a khoya, so thick, and in that is okay. So this is over. This we are coming to this, no? Yeah.
This one. হেনা কলে সেই ভোগা ঠাকুরে তা লাগিলা শুনি পুরি গোসানি কিছু মনে বিচারিলা
While Mahavendra Puri was talking with the Madhavendra, sorry, Prabhuji. Madhavendra Puri. While Madhavendra Puri was talking while with the Brahmana priest, the sweet rice was placed before the deity as an offering. Hearing this, Mahavendra Puri thought as follows.
আইচিতা খিয়া প্রসাদা অল্প ইয়াদি পাই অল্প যদি পাই সাদ জনি জানি তাইতে ক্ষেত্র গোপালের লাগাই ক্ষীরা গোপালে লাগাই
If without my asking a little sweet rice is given to me, I can then taste it and make a similar preparation to offer my Lord Gopala.
এই ইচ্ছা লজ্জাপানা বিষ্ণু স্মরণা কইলা হেনাকালে ভোগা সারি আরতি বাজিলা
Mahavendra Puri became greatly ashamed when he desired to taste the sweet rice, and he immediately began to think of Lord Vishnu. While he was thus thinking of Lord Vishnu, the offering was completed and the Aarti ceremony began.
So anybody knows,
every 2 minutes I'm coming.
anybody can tell why he was feeling ashamed.
I just come 2 minutes. Somebody is putting the bell.
Because he felt like eating. Because of
No, because the offering is not done. See what happens when before the Lord is offered anything, we should not even mentally taste it. So he was thinking of tasting the sweet rice. See the previous verse, and the offering has not happened. When he was talking, he said, "If without my asking a little sweet rice is given, I can then taste it, make similar preparation offer to my Gopala." Okay, he's thinking of tasting that. See, when you look at the bhoga, which is not offered to the Lord, we should not even mentally taste it. It's considered an aparadha. Therefore, they will not allow anybody in deity kitchen because, correct? Sweet rice was placed before the deity as an offering. It is not offered till now. Small technical mistake has happened. Before the offering, you should not enjoy it. It is meant for Lord's enjoyment. So he thought of tasting it before it is offered to the Lord. He looked at it, if I can just taste it. Then he realized, oh my God, this offering going to the Lord, offering has not still happened. It's a very small mistake, but he's a great acharya. He took it like a great aparadha. See, if without my asking, little, because he generally doesn't ask, his nature is like that. Somebody can give me little sweet rice, I taste, no, I'll exactly make like, because one thing more, all the great acharyas are wonderful cooks. Without cooking, only lazy person doesn't cook. So if I can just taste it, then I can also cook. So that's what anybody doesn't know cooking is a lazy person. Correct? Am I right or wrong?
Right,
Everybody
right.
knows how.
Yes,
Everybody
Prabhuji.
knows how to eat. Somebody that doesn't cook means a lazy person. That's all. Mandapuri became very greatly. I'm one of them. I don't know anything. Prabhupada said. So because he knows cooking, I can figure out no what how much sugar is used, how much rice, how much the milk is thick. I didn't put anything else in it. I can you can really figure out the what all items I will put. Then exactly like that I'll also make. But he felt ashamed because it has not been offered to the Lord. And then he think of Vishnu in the sense he prayed to the Lord to forgive him for aparadha that had happened. My Lord, please forgive me. Great offense I did of thinking of tasting offering to you, which is meant for your pleasure. I try to taste it. So I have done aparadha. Okay, offering. When you're thinking of Vishnu, the offering was completed. Aarti ceremony began. After offering, there was an aarti many times in the temple. Yeah.
आरती दिखाया पूरी कोइला पूरी कोइला नमस्कारा बाहिरी आइला करे किछु ना कोइला आरा नमो नारायण
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
After the
One.
aarti was finished,
Madhavendra
Madhavendra Puri
Puri offered his obeisances to the deity and then left the temple. He did not say anything more to anyone.
So he did not wait for prasadam or anything. Generally, bhoga offering is done in temple and aarti. The priest will distribute the prasadam. Because Lord has taken now, it can distribute the prasadam. But he just ran away because he is feeling, when you do an offense to the Lord, one of the things we do is we fast. We don't take anything. Some mistake happens, the people generally fast. So it's I did an aparadha. I will, as a punishment, voluntary prayashita, I will not eat anything today. He goes away. But Lord feels bad. Now Lord something he will do. Chalo.
आयोचिता वृत्ति पुरी विरक्त उदासा आयोचिता पहिले खाना नाही उपवासा
Madhavendra Puri avoided begging. He was completely unattached and indifferent to material things. If, without his begging, someone offered his some food, he would eat. Otherwise, he would fast.
Don't imitate this. You will die. He's a great acharya. This kind of mood is called ajagarviti. Like a python. He sits in a place. Food comes, he takes. Otherwise, he fasts. So this ajagarviti is sometimes very advanced devotee. They don't ask anything. They're actually busy in chanting, busy in serving the Lord. They're in intense ecstasy. Somebody gives some food, they eat. Otherwise, they fast. So he left the temple. He could have eaten something there. He left the temple, and he was sitting in some marketplace and simply chanting. Okay. Yeah.
प्रेमामर्ते तृप्त ক্ষুদ্র 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 তৃষ্ণা নাহি বাড়ে ক্ষুধা তৃষ্ণা নাহি বাড়ে ক্ষীরা ইচ্ছা হইলা তাহে মনে অপরাধে
A Paramahamsa like Madhavendra Puri is always satisfied in loving service of the Lord. Material hunger and thirst cannot impede his activities. When he desired to taste a little sweet rice offered to the deity, he considered that he had committed an offense by desiring to eat what was being offered to the deity.
So they are great tapasvis. Little hunger thirst cannot disturb them. And he said he had done a great aparadha. Why I did like this? So more the mind is purified. I've noticed more mind person is sattvic, more tapasya he can do. And the more mind is disturbed, less tapasya he can do. His mind is pure, like ocean. So his tapashakti is terrible. Intense tapashakti he has, intense tapashakti. So, without eating, no problem for him. He goes, he's always happy in service to Krishna. Food all chodo. Okay? Then what does he do?
গ্রামেরা শুনিয়া হতে ভাসি করে না কীর্তনা ইথা পূজারি করইলা ঠাকুরে শয়না
Mahavendra Puri left to the temple and sat down in the village marketplace, which was vacant. Sitting there, he began to chant, In the meantime, the temple priest let the deity down to rest.
So what happens? Madhavendra Puri now, what does he do Madhavendra Puri? He has to sit somewhere. He's a sannyasi, he doesn't have any place. So what does he do? And the market is over, no? The market is closed in the evening. That is a nice place to sit down. He said, okay. He went to the marketplace and in one corner sat down and he started his peacefully chanting. And in the time, not temple priest has laid, the deity is thinking of this, my great devotee has gone hungry, thinking about him. Now deity does something.
নিজ কৃত্য করি পূজারি করিলা শয়না স্বপ্নে ঠাকুরা আসি বলিলা ভয় বচনা
Finishing his daily duties, the priest went to take rest. In a dream, he saw the Gopinath deity that comes to talk to him, and he spoke as follows.
উত্তাহা পূজারি করো দ্বারা বিনোচনা ক্ষীর একা রাখিয়াছি সন্ন্যাসী করোনা
O priest, please get me up. O priest, please get me up and open the door of the temple. I have kept one pot of sweet rice for sannyasi Madhavendra Puri.
So he has kept a pot of sweet rice for the sannyasi. So please get up and open the door. There's something for Madhavendra Puri. So why? He has kept. That is the heart of the Lord. You saw the Gopal deity took service from him. Now Gopinath deity wants to take. So you become an advanced devotee. The Lord relates to you personally. How wonderful it is, no? But we have to become pure. Then Lord will take service.
আদরা আনকালে ঢাকা একা ক্ষীরা হায়া হায়া তোমারও না জানিলা তাহা আমারও মায়া
This pot of sweet rice is just behind my cloth curtain. You did not see it because of my tricks.
So imagine he has offered 12 pots and he took 11 and went away, didn't count. And one was missing and the deity had picked it up and kept behind. So deity is, see, this pastime also teaches us that deities are actually living. Sometimes we do not have an idea. We think deity is just a stone. What is the deity doing? He's thinking, he's fully alive, he's watching what's happening. He's seeing. This devotee felt very sad because, he by mistake, he thought of tasting the sweet rice. But there was no offense in one sense because he thought he was trying to serve his deity only, Gopal deity. So Krishna did not take any offense, but he had felt bad. So Krishna said, no, why you should pass in my dear devotee? So he has stolen up. See, that's why the deity name changed. After this, the deity name has become Shri Chor Gopinath. Even now you type on the net, Shri Chor Gopinath. The deity name was changed after this act of the Lord. So deities, actually deities are totally alive, but very rarely they manifest their presence. Okay? You did not see it because of matrix. Because we cannot handle. Deities can walk actually, but we will faint. So they don't disturb us.
মাধবপুরী সন্ন্যাসী আছে হাতেতে ভাসিনা তাহাকে তাই ক্ষীরা শীঘ্র দেহা লানা
A sannyasi named Madhavendra Puri is sitting in the vacant marketplace. Please take this pot of sweet rice from behind me and deliver it to him.
So now the Lord is saying, Madhavendra Puri is sitting there. Go above Madhavendra Puri is sitting, my dear devotee, go quickly. He is hungry. It's just like a mother, see the mood. Shigra. Shigra means go quickly. And deliver means don't delay. You should go now. Shigra means don't delay. Not next day you do. Now he is hungry.
স্বপ্ন দেখি পূজারি উঠি করিলা বিচারা স্নান করি পূজা কপতা খুলি মুক্ত কইলা দ্বারা
Awaking from the dream, the priest immediately rose from the bed and thought it wise to take a bath before entering the deity room. He then opened the temple door.
So now Pujari has got up. Now once you are sleeping, you cannot directly enter the altar. You have to take bath, wear fresh clothes, do Achmanam and then go. You understand? There are rules for deity worship. Next.
ধাদরা অঙ্কলা তালে হইলা সেই ক্ষীরা স্তনতেল লেপি ক্ষীরা লানা হাইলা বাহিরা.
According to the deity directions, the priest found the pot of sweet rice behind the cloth curtain. He removed the pot and mopped up the place where it had been kept. He then went out of the temple.
Now the priest is looking where it went. Okay.
দোয়ারা দিয়া গ্রামে গেলা সেই ক্ষীরা লেনা হাতে হাতে ভুলে মাধবাপুরীকে চাহিনা.
Closing the door of the temple, he went to the village with the pot of sweet rice. He called out in every stall in search of Madhavendra Puri.
So he has gone and he's shouting, Madhavendra Puri! Madhavendra Puri! Where are you? And he has to do all the sevas. You see the deity worship calls, niyamas is following. Okay? Sweet rice, then remove the pot and mop the, when we bhoga we offer, after that become prasada. So the floor has to be mopped because they are going to keep the next bhoga. So you have to clean that place. So everything is doing pakka pancharatrika vidhi. And then he went out of the temple. And then he went to the marketplace and he's shouting, Madhavendra Puri, night, middle of night, Madhavendra Puri, where are you? All the stalls he's shouting, Madhavendra Puri, Madhavendra Puri. He's doing this.
ক্ষীরা লহ এই যারা না নামো মাধবপুরী তোমা লাগি গোপীনাথা ক্ষীরা কইলা চুরি.
Holding the pot of the sweet rice, the priest called, Will he whose name is Madhavendra Puri please come and take this pot? Gopinath has stolen this pot of sweet rice for you.
Just imagine, Krishna is doing all these activities. Deities are fully alive. At least there are many leelas like this you can understand. Deities are not dead stone, fully alive. If you can handle, they can talk, dance, they can do everything. But we cannot handle, so they remain silent. Prabhupada has given beautiful purport to this. Actually, proper reading is with the word-over-word meaning translation. Today is just I am giving you taste of Chaitanya Charitamrita in the few classes. So then you will yourself read or we will read together. Yeah.
ক্ষীরা লন সুখে তুমি করহ ভক্ষণে তোমা সম সম ভগবান ভাগ্যবান নাহি ত্রিভুবনে. তোমা সম ভাগ্যবান নাহি ত্রিভুবনে.
The priest continued, Would the sannyasi whose name is Madhavendra Puri please come and take this pot of sweet rice and enjoy the prasadam with great happiness? You are the most fortunate person within these three worlds.
Just imagine the fortune. Anybody, Lord will do this. It's not. He's very, very special devotee, very great devotee. The deities Gopala wants service to bathe him. Here he said, bring chandan for me. Second, mercy. Third, now he's coming in somebody else's dream. Arey usko khana khilao, bhooka hai wo. Personally, the Lord is taking care. That's not ordinary, extraordinary. You're so fortunate. See, you're so fortunate person within the three worlds. So you all want to be. This is called fortune. Fortunate is not somebody having a car. Fortunate is somebody having this.
এটা সুরি পুরি গোসানি পরিচয়া দিলা ক্ষেত্র ক্ষীরা দিয়া পূজারি তান রে দণ্ডবত হইলা.
Hearing this invitation, Madhavendra Puri came down and identified himself. The priest then delivered the pot of sweet rice and offered his obeisances, falling flat before him.
So Puri, the priest is doing big dandavat. Lord never did this for me. For him, the Lord has been so kind. He is offering his praise to him. You are so fortunate person.
ক্ষীরারা বৃত্তান্ত তানরে ক্ষীরেরা বৃত্তান্ত তালিরে হইলা পূজারি শুনি প্রেমবিস্তা হইলা শ্রী মাধবাপুরী.
When the story about the pot of sweet rice was explained to him in detail, Sri Madhavendra Puri at once became absorbed in ecstatic love of Krishna.
So he told him the whole story. Madhavendra Puri became so much in love. The Lord is so merciful. His heart is full, like pure. More the heart is pure, more we can feel the love of Krishna.
প্রেম দেখি সেবকা কহে হাইয়া বিস্মিত হইয়া বিস্মিত কৃষ্ণ ইয়ে হিনারা ইনারা ভাষা হয়া যথোচিতা।
Upon seeing the ecstatic love symptoms manifest in Madhavendra Puri, the priest was struck with wonder. He could understand why Krishna had become so much obliged to him. He saw that Krishna's action was befitting.
So now you could understand why Krishna has done this. Abba, he saw in body full loving sentiments, whole body shaking with love of Krishna. Ah, I understood why Krishna did that. Otherwise, you doubt no why Krishna is so favorable to this devotee. He doesn't do for everybody. He understood he is really a deserving devotee. Why Krishna taking personal care of him. Why is Krishna so obliged to him? Oh, he is such a great devotee.
এটা বলি নমস্কারী করিলা গমনা আগে সে করিলা পুরী সে ক্ষীরা ভক্ষণা।
The priest offered his obeisances to Madhavendra Puri and returned to the temple. Then, in ecstasy, Madhavendra Puri ate the sweet rice offered to him by Krishna.
So Madhavendra Puri is very happy, enjoying the sweet rice, and he is in total ecstasy. In fact, he kept the pot with him and used to daily eat some piece of pot.
পাত্র প্রকাশলনা করি খণ্ড খণ্ড কইলা বাহির ভাসে বন্দি সেই ঠিকারি রাখিলা।
After this, Madhavendra Puri washed the pot and broke it into pieces. He then bound all the pieces in his outer cloth and kept them nicely.
So he broke the pot into small pieces, and he used to take little mud every day, remembering Krishna's love, just remembering Krishna's kindness.
প্রতিদিন একা খনি করে না ভক্ষণা হইলে প্রেম ভাষা হয়া অদ্ভুত কথনা।
Each day, Madhavendra Puri would eat one piece of that earthen pot, and after eating, he would immediately be overwhelmed with ecstasy. These are wonderful stories.
So would eat one piece of the southern pot. He would immediately imagine he is every day remembering the Lord's kindness. Okay? And these are all wonderful stories. So what we will do till 4 o'clock will go like that. After that, I will quickly read through this pastime. Okay? I'll just read without shloka. Still we have 5 more minutes here.
পুরা মোরে ক্ষীরা দিলা লোকা সব শুনি দিনে লোকা ভিড়া হবে মোরা প্রতিষ্ঠা জানি।
Having broken the pot and bound these pieces in his cloth, Madhavendra Puri began to think the Lord has given him a pot of sweet rice, and when the people hear of this tomorrow morning, there will be a great crowd.
Now he knows what's going to happen. This priest is not going to keep silent. He will say, you know what happened? You know, this deity is told. Imagine the name of the deity itself will change. So he's not going to keep silent, this priest. So it is going to spread, and the whole town will come here to meet me. Let me run away. A pure devotee cannot take attention. That's the nature. He wants Lord to be given attention. He doesn't want attention. So he runs away from that place. In fact, what happens? Next day, the priest tells this. So whole town is shocked because they're all worshipping the deity that is the main deity in the temple. Imagine this happens in any town, it'll be a big news. So all the crowd come to the place Madhavendra Puri was there. So they asked where he was. No, he's gone away. Where he was sitting. Where he was sitting at that place, they dig a pit. Everybody takes some sand and rubs on his head, Oh, what a devotee. So he knows if he stays there, people will do aarti for him, do something for him. So as a great devotee, he cannot take attention and respect. He ran away from this place. Yes, then.
সেই ভয়ে রাত্রি শেষে চলিলা শ্রীপুরী, সেইখানে গোপীনাথে দণ্ডবত করি।
Thinking this, Sri Madhavendra Puri offered his obeisances to Gopinatha on the spot and left Ramana before morning.
So he paid his obeisance to Gopinath deity for having been so merciful to him from a distance only, and went away from that place. Now what happens?
কালী কালী
Chale chale.
কালী কালী আইলা পুরী, শ্রী নীলাচলা, চলি চলি আইলা পুরী শ্রী নীলাচলা, জগন্নাথ দেখি হইলা প্রেমেতে বিভলা।
Walking and walking, Madhavendra Puri finally reached Jagannath Puri, which is also known as Neelakhala.
Neelachala.
There,
Mataji is called Neelachala.
Neelachala. Okay, Neelachala. There he saw Lord Jagannath and was overwhelmed with loving ecstasy.
So he reached Neelachal Dham, Jagannath Puri, and seeing the Lord, he was overwhelmed with. When he saw darshan, he was in ecstasy. Naturally, it's all when the heart is pure, all the symptoms manifest.
প্রেমা ভেসে উঠে পড়ে, হাসে নাচে গায় গায়, জগন্নাথ দর্শনে মহা সুখ পায়।
While Madhavendra Puri was overwhelmed in his ecstasy of love of Godhead, he sometimes stood up and sometimes fell to the ground. Sometimes he laughed, danced, and sang. In this way, he enjoyed transcendental bliss by seeking the Jagannath deity.
Someday I'll explain to you how Jagannath deity is like that. So Jagannath deity is actually a form of ecstasy of the Lord. It's a very, very beautiful form, but we need to have one class on that also. Yeah.
মাধবাপুরী শ্রীপদ আইলা, লোকে হাইলা খায়াতি, লোকে হইল খ্যাতি, সব লোক আসি কানরে করে বহু ভক্তি।
When
Makati.
When Madhavendra Puri came to Jagannath Puri, people were aware of his transcendental reputation. Therefore, crowds of people came and offered him all the sort of respect and devotion.
He's a very famous great Acharya, very, very famous great Acharya. And when he came, the crowd anyway came to see him. So, great devotees, they don't want respect, but they command respect naturally. People come to worship them out of natural their greatness. Say, Pratishtha.
প্রতিষ্ঠারা স্বভাব এই জগতে বিদিত, ইয়া না বাঁচে বাঁচে তারা, হায়া বিধাতা নির্মিত।
Even though one may not like it, reputation, as ordained by providences, come to him. Indeed, one's transcendental reputation is known throughout the entire world.
প্রতিষ্ঠারা ভয়ে পুরী গেলা পলনা, কৃষ্ণ প্রেমে প্রতিষ্ঠা চলে সঙ্গে গদনা।
Being afraid of his reputation, Prasishta, Madhavendra Puri fled from Ramona, but the reputation bought by love of Godhead is so sublime that it goes along with the devotee as if following him.
Okay, so Madhavendra Puri is so advanced. Automatically, he ran away thinking crowd will come there, but crowd anyway was mobbed him in Jagannath Puri because of his great devotion. You saw Advaita Acharya took Diksha from him. He was a very advanced devotee. Yes.
यद्यपि उद्वेग হইলা পলাইতে মন, ঠাকুরেরা চন্দনা সাধনা হইলা বন্ধনা।
Madhavendra Puri wanted to leave Jagannath Puri because the people were honoring him as a great devotee. However, this threatened him threatened to hinder his collecting sandalwood from Gopala deity
Okay, so
for
he
the
left
Gopal
Jagannath.
deity.
Jagannath Puri left because people are honoring him. Okay, so now what to do? Because of the huge crowd was coming to meet him. What to do? But here he had come for some work. He wanted to actually go away because crowd was gathering around him. But he cannot run away because he has some service now. He wants to take some sandalwood and he requested the priest of Jagannath temple to help him.
জগন্নাথেরা সেবক ও যাতে কা মহন্ত সবাকে কহিলা পুরী গোপালা বৃত্তান্ত।
Shri Madhavendra Puri told all the servants of Lord Jagannath and all the great devotees the story of the appearance of Shri Gopala.
So he explained how the deity has appeared and there is a seva.
গোপালা চন্দনা মাগে শুনি ভক্তগণ আনন্দে চন্দনা লাগি করিলা যতনা।
When all the devotees at Jagannath Puri heard that the Gopala deity wanted sandalwood in great pleasure, they all endeavored to collect it.
রাজা পাত্র শুনে ইয়ারা বা পরিচয়া তারে মাগি কর্পূরা চন্দনা করিলা সঞ্চয়া।
Those who were acquainted with government officers met with them and begged for camphor and sandalwood, which they collected.
So the priest knew government officials and they got what he required. They got him some sandalwood and some camphor.
একা বিপ্র একা সেবকা চন্দনা বহিতে পুরী গোসানীরা সঙ্গে দিলা সম্বলা সহিতে।
One Brahmana and one servant were given to Madhavendra Puri just to carry the sandalwood. He was also given the necessary travelling expenses.
So he was given, they happily helped him with everything. Okay. And some expenses also for traveling.
ঘটদানি চড়াইতে রাজা পাত্র দুয়ারে রাজা লেখা করি দিলা পুরী গোসনীরা করে।
To get past the toll collector along the way, Madhavendra Puri was supplied with the necessary release paper for government officers. The paper were placed in his hand.
They gave him everything. They gave him chandan, some camphor along with it, some people to carry it, and some money and some paperwork. Everything was done. So the Jagannath Puri priests are very helpful to him. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay, what I'll do now, it's already 4 o'clock. I will now read fast from just a translation so that, not from here, from there only I'll read, that is better. Chapter 4, 154. In this way, Madhavendra Puri started from Vrindavan with the burden of sandalwood and other some days. After some day, again reach the village of Remuna and Gopinath temple there. So you can understand, he went straight to Bengal, came down, and now he's going up and then come. That's the path he has to coming to Vrindavan. So again, he reached the Remuna temple. When Madhavendra Puri reached the temple of Gopinath, he offered his respectful obeisances many times at the lotus feet of the Lord. In ecstasy of love, began to dance and sing without cessation. When the priest of Gopinath saw, Arey, aa gaya Madhavendra Puri, he offered all respect to him. And first thing, he gave him sweet rice. Again, he'll have to get up in the night and give him sweet rice. And made him eat. Madhavendra Puri took rest that night in the temple, but toward the end of the night, he had another dream. Madhavendra Puri dreamt the Gopala came before him and said, Oh, Madhavendra Puri, I have already received all the sandalwood and camphor. Now just grind all the sandalwood together with the camphor. and just smear the pulp on the body of Gopinath daily until it is finished. There is no difference between my body and the Gopinath's body. They are one and the same. Therefore, if you smear the sandalwood pulp on the body of Gopinatha, you'll naturally also smear in my body, so the temperature of the body will be reduced. Actually, what is happening is Gopala is feeling too much trouble I have given him, so much load and so dangerous to carry. So India was small, small states that time, and so many Muslim states, and so many dangers are there on. Why are given you so much trouble? So Lord Gopala changed the mind. He said, what do? You put it on all Gopinath only, enough. And anyway, I'm Gopinatha one. I'll feel satisfied by that. You should not hesitate to act according to my order. Believing in me, just do what is needed. After giving this instruction, Gopala disappeared, and Madhavendra awoke. He immediately called for the servants of Gopinatha. They came before him. Madhavendra said, smear the body of Gopinatha in summer, actually temples we do, with the camphor and sandalwood I brought from Gopala in Vrindavan. Do this regularly every day. If the sandalwood pulp is smeared over the body of Gopinatha, then Gopala will be cool. After all, Supreme Personality God is completely independent. His order is all powerful. Let us follow. The servants of Gopinatha became very pleased to hear that in the summer, all sandalwood pulp is used to anoint the body of Gopinatha. It's a seva. They are very happy. When chandan is put to the body, you feel cool. In the Vedic time, they're not having electricity or fan. If you're feeling hot, just put chandan over the body. It gives a cooling experience. Madhavendra Puri said, these two assistants regularly grind the sandalwood and you should go get two other people to help. I should pay the salary because he has some money now with him, which is used for the transportation, which is remaining. He said, I can give that money. Yeah, you can get some people to do the job. In this way, Gopinathji was supplied ground sandalwood pulp daily, and the servants of Gopinath were very pleased with this. In this way, sandalwood pulp was smeared over the body of Gopinath until the whole stock was finished. Madhavendra Puri stayed there until that time. At the end of summer, Madhavendra Puri returned to Jagannath Puri, where he remained in great pleasure during the whole period of Chaturmasa. The Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally praised the nectarian characteristics of the Madhavendra Puri while he related this to the devotee he personally registered. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Nityananda Prabhu to judge whether there was anyone within the world as fortunate as Madhavendra Puri. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Madhavendra Puri was so fortunate that Krishna personally appeared before him on the plea of delivering milk. 3 times the Lord gave him orders, Madhavendra Puri in dreams. First dream, I am hiding in the bush. Second dream, feeling so hot, bring some chandan. Third dream, put the chandan on Gopinath only. No need to bring it all the way to Vrindavan. Being obliged because of the loving affairs of Madhavendra Puri, Lord Krishna himself appeared as Gopala deity. Accepting his service, he liberated the whole world. On account of Madhavendra Puri, Lord Gopinatha stole the pot of sweet rice. Thus he became famous as Shira Chora, the thief who stole the sweet rice. Madhavendra Puri smeared the sandalwood pulp over the body of Gopinatha, and in this way he was overpowered with love of God. In the province of India governed by Muslims, there was so much inconvenience traveling with sandalwood and camphor. Because of this, Madhavendra Puri might have got into trouble. This became known to Gopal deity. The Lord is very merciful and attached to his devotee. So when Gopinatha was called as sandalwood pearl, Madhavendra Puri's labor became successful. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu placed the standard of Madhavendra Puri's intense love before Nityananda Prabhu for judgment. All his loving activities are uncommon. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, indeed, one is struck with wonder to hear of his activities. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, Sri Madhavendra Puri used to remain alone. He was completely renounced and always silent. He was uninterested in everything material, and for the fear of talking about mundane things, always lived without a companion. After receiving the transcendent orders of Gopala, this great personality traveled thousands of miles just to collect sandalwood by begging. Although Madhavendra Puri was hungry, he did not beg food to eat. This renounced person carried a load of sandalwood for the sake of Sri Gopala. Without considering his personal comfort, Madhavendra Puri carried one mound, about 82 pounds of sandalwood, and 20 tolas, about 8 ounces of camphor to smear over the body of Gopala. This transcendental pleasure was sufficient for him. Since there were restrictions against taking the sandalwood out of Orissa province, the tall officials confiscated the stock, while Madhavendra Puri showed them the release papers given to the government and consequently escaped difficulties. Madhavendra Puri was not at all anxious during the long journey to Vrindavan through the provinces governed by Muslims and filled with unlimited number of watchmen. Although Madhavendra Puri did not have a farthing with him, he was not afraid to pass by tall officers. His only enjoyment was in carrying the load of sandalwood to Vrindavana for Gopal. This is the natural result of intense love of Godhead. The devotee does not consider a personal inconvenience or impediment. In all circumstances, he wants to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sri Gopala wanted to know how intensely Madhavendra Puri loved him, loved Krishna. Therefore, he asked him to go to Nilachala to fetch sandalwood and camphor. With great trouble and after much labor, Madhavendra Puri brought the load of sandalwood to Ramuna. However, he was still very pleased. He discounted all difficulties. To test the intense love of Madhavendra Puri, Gopala, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, ordered him to bring sandalwood from Nilachala. When Madhavendra Puri passed the examination, the Lord became very merciful to him. Such behavior exhibited in loving service between the devotee and the devoted lovable object Sri Krishna is transcendental. It is not possible for a common man to understand. Common man do not even have the capacity. After saying this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu read the famous verse of Madhavendra Puri. This verse is just like a moon. It has spread illumination all over the world. Continuously rubbing increases the aroma of Malaya sandalwood. Similarly, consideration of this verse increases one's understanding of its importance. Okay? That's true. When sandalwood you rub, the smell comes out nicely. When you meditate on the verses properly, the deep meaning comes out. As the cost of money is considered the most precious and valuable stone, this verse is similarly considered the best of the poems dealing with the mellow of the devotion service. Actually, this verse was spoken by Srimati Radharani herself, and by her mercy only was it manifest in the words of Madhavendra Puri. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has tasted the poetry of this verse. No fourth man is capable of understanding it. Radharani, Madhavendra Puri, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, only three people. This is called Mahabhava, intense love of the Lord, which is manifest in these three personalities. Madhavendra Puri recited this verse again and again in the end of his material existence. That uttering this verse, he attained the ultimate goal of life. Now you want to hear this verse? This is intense separation Radharani is feeling from Krishna. In that she says something. Okay? We'll read this verse. Ai Dina Dayarda Nath He, Mathura Nath Kadava Lokya Se, Hridayam Tvad Alok Kataram, Daita Brahmayati Kim Karomi Aham. O my Lord, O most merciful Master, O Master of Mathura, when shall I see you again? Because of my not seeing you, my agitated heart has become unsteady. O most beloved one, what shall I do now? This is intense feeling of separation of Radharani, Srimati Radharani. Krishna left Vrindavan, he never came back. So she is praying like this. O most merciful Master, Master of Mathura, when shall I see you again? Because of my not seeing you, my agitated heart has become unsteady. O most beloved one, what shall I do now? This actually is spiritual, not material. Don't take it as material emotion. You will not understand. It's not a material emotion. But what we learn from this is how I can go to that. 196. Separation from the Lord is more tastier than meeting him. What is it? Separation from the Lord is more tasty than meeting him. Vipralamba bhava. That is the mood Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us. Meeting definitely, alambana, meeting is definitely very, very pleasant. But separation from the Lord is even more pleasant because intense meditation happens in the Lord. So it looks like she's in great pain, actually she's in highest ecstasy, that is Mahabhava. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recited this verse, he immediately fell on the ground unconscious. He was overwhelmed, had no control over himself. When Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fell to the ground in ecstatic love, Lord Nityananda quickly took him on his laps, crying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then got up again. Exhibiting ecstatic emotion, the Lord again began to run here and there, making resounding noises. Sometimes he laughed, sometimes he cried, and sometimes he danced or sang. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could not recite the whole verse. He simply said, Ai Dina, Ai Dina. That are the first two lines of that repeatedly. Thus he could not speak and profuse tears were in his eyes. Trembling, these are all actually ecstasies and advanced love of Krishna. Trembling, perspiration, jubilant tears, shock, fading of the body, disappointment. These are all ashtavikara that happen when you think of the Lord intensely. Loss of memory, pride, joy, humility. All were visible in the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body. The verse uncovered the door of ecstatic love. When it was exhibited, all the servants of Gopinath saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dance in ecstasy. Many people crowded around Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He regained his external senses. In the meantime, offering to the deity had been finished with the resounding arti performance. The deities are laid down to rest. The priest came out and offered all the 12 pots of sweet rice to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When all the pots of sweet rice remnant left of Gopinath are placed before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he became very pleased. In order to feed the devotees, he accepted 5 of them. 7 remaining pots were pushed forward and delivered to the priest. Then 5 pots of sweet rice the Lord had accepted were distributed among 5 devotees, and they ate the prasadam. Being identical with the Gopinath deity, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu already tasted eaten the pots of sweet rice. Yet just to manifest devotional service, he again ate the pot of sweet rice as devotee. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed the night at the temple, engaged in congregational chanting. In the morning, after seeing the Mangal Arati, he departed. Okay. In this way, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally tasted his own mouth the transcendental qualities of Gopalji, Gopinathji, Sri Madhavendra Puri. Thus, I have described both the transcendental glories of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's affection for his devotees and the highest limit of ecstatic love of God. One who hears his narration with faith and devotion attains the treasure of love of Godhead at the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna. Lotus feet of Shri Krishna. The last verse is always very sweet. Shri Rupa Nagurata. Hare Krishna. Mataji, just a few minutes. You will call me. Just in the middle of class. Shri Rupa Raghunatha Padayara Asha Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishna Dasa. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Raghunatha, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishnadasa, narrate Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. So this is beautiful pastime. Hare Krishna. Nice. So I hope you all enjoyed. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Very nice class,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna
Very
Prabhu.
nice,
Hare
very
Krishna
nice.
Prabhuji.
Hare
Very
Krishna
nice,
Prabhuji.
very
Hare
Hare
nice.
Krishna
Krishna.
Mannas. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Prabhu.
Prabhuji, very
Hare Krishna
nice.
Hare
Prabhuji.
Hare
Krishna. Very
Krishna,
nice.
Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. बहुत
Thank
बढ़िया.
you,
Nice and
Prabhuji.
very sweet,
Another
Prabhuji.
kind of pastime. You know what we can do? Or everybody, whenever you want to read this pastime, you read it yourself. Locate Chaitanya Madhalila and chapter 24. Okay, you go to Veda base, locate Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhalila, chapter 4 we have done. Chapter 5 we will do tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Sakshi Gopal, one more pastime of the deities. Sakshi. You have seen Shri Richaur Gopinath. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is visiting Jagannath Puri. He will go to another temple, Sakshi Gopal. There another deity we did some miracle. So we along Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will keep traveling.
Yes, Prabhu.
So this is many times people have an idea. Deity is just like stone. Deities are totally alive. Totally alive. They're very conscious. And they do things. Like we are near Udupi, we all know deities turn. Small thing they do, deity. Actually, deity can talk and walk and sit, but we can't handle. We will go crazy. Suppose you go to some temple, deity comes out, sits with you, you will faint there. Deity do little things. Otherwise, they know we can't. We are not ready now. We are not ready. I told you many times when Krishna Lila was there, people, what they did, some people attacked, some people, they did so many things, Bakasura, Agasura, all they attacked, Putana. So people cannot handle Lord's Leela. Therefore, deities are silent. But you can, by serving deities, you can spiritually advance. And as your chanting is good, you'll feel great pleasure even darshan of the deities going down before deities. Any questions? Anybody have? Hare Krishna. No questions? Nice to hear.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
प्रभु
Yeah.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, मेरा एक प्रश्न है। मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, इसलिए मैं आपसे पूछ रही हूँ कि जब हम प्रसादम बनाते हैं भगवान के लिए, तो उस टाइम पे टेस्ट तो नहीं करते, पर जब वो प्रसादम कुक हो रहा हो पे जो स्मेल आ रहा होता है,
हाँ,
तो वो
उसमें
उससे भी हम ऐसा
जीभ से पानी
हाँ
गिरता है बाहर।
नहीं, मतलब वो नहीं, स्मेल आने से ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ बहुत टेस्टी बना है, ऐसा सोचना भी
नहीं,
गलत होता है।
नहीं, उसका आनंद नहीं लेने का, उसको माता जी धीरे धीरे होगा। अभी हमारा
ओके।
छोटे बच्चे के सामने, आपने छोटे बच्चे के सामने आइसक्रीम रखो, ऐसे जी बाहर निकालता है, उसको गिरने लगता है सलाइवा, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए। ठीक है, अपना तरफ से जितना हो
ओके
सकता है
ओके
चीज।
प्रभु जी।
माधवेंद्रपुरी का माता जी स्टैंडर्ड बहुत है, वो बहुत बड़े आचार्य हैं, वो हम लोग उनका स्टैंडर्ड यहाँ से। हाँ, somebody asked कौन सा किताब है, जैसे चैतन्य चरितामृता, चैतन्य चरितामृता भागवत की तरह बहुत बड़ा ग्रंथ है। ठीक है, उसमें भी ये देखिए, ये है ये होता है चैतन्य चरितामृता। ऐसे ऐसे किताबें, देयर आर मेनी बुक्स लाइक दिस, लाइक भागवतम इज बिग, चैतन्य चरितामृता भी बहुत किताब, बहुत बड़ा किताब है। इट्स आल्सो वेरी नाइसली डन, और पेंटिंग्स एवरीथिंग इज देयर। यू कैन, अभी तो ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम, लेटर यू कैन आल्सो रीड चैतन्य चरितामृता, आल्सो अवेलेबल, वेरी, बहुत ही सुंदर किताब, प्लेजर ऑफ।
How many volumes, Prabhu, in Chaitanya Charitamrita?
9 or 11, if I am not sure.
Oh.
Depends on the size. Previously, it used to be 17 volumes, little thinner ones.
ये
Now
किताब
they
लेके
made,
ये किताब लेके घूमने से ये
Got to study,
ये
Prabhu.
किताब लेके घूमने से हेड में स्ट्रेंथ आ जाएगा।
नहीं, और प्रभु जी पढ़ना चाह रहे थे ना बंगाली में, इसमें आप देखते हैं एक्चुअली बंगाली में ऊपर देख रहे हैं,
Okay, Prabhu.
Bengali, then after that English, and then explanation. Very just like Sanskrit ki tarah. It's like this is a work done by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And Prabhupada, when he was going on a cargo ship to America, no, 1.5 months, he was reading this Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's a pleasure for the devotees. भक्तों को इसमें आनंद ही आनंद आता है, इसको पढ़ के बहुत दिल में खुशी होता है। शाम मन को शांत करना है ना, चैतन्य चरितामृत। टेक्निकली स्टडी वाइज, level 1 is Bhagavad Gita, level 2 is Bhagavatam, level 3 Chaitanya, technically. But as such, we can होता ना, आपको sugar candy you can taste from anywhere, you can read anytime you can read. Be careful when Radha Krishna Lila is mentioned, it is mentioned more intensely here. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He is Krishna himself, who come to taste the love of his devotees. And topmost devotee is Radharani. So he is an example, giving a nice example of a devotee. Very, these are all topmost devotees. And if you read whole Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is from the beginning. Pratham Adi Lila has so much philosophy, explaining who is Krishna, everything very nicely. The next portion is Madhya Lila, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is traveling is there. The final is Anta Lila. At Anta Lila, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's separation from the Lord is there. That is intense. And उसको पढ़ के आदमी उड़ जाता है हवा में। Very nice.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
हाँ,
Prabhuji, Prabhuji, in our puja mandir, we have all the deities together. It's not that only one deity of Krishna is there. So how do we do the puja and how do we offer prasad?
देखो क्या है, you are not the head of the house. ज्यादा डिस्टर्ब नहीं करने का, जब आप पूजा करते हैं कृष्ण को देखने का, उधर फूल रख करने का, तो अभी ज्यादा नहीं करने का। आप पूजा मंदिर को हिलाएंगे ना, घर का लोग सब बहुत दुखी हो जाएगा। वो क्या ना, बहुत साल से जैसा रखा है रहने, ठीक है। जब आपके कंट्रोल में होता है तब अलग चीज। जब यू पुट कृष्णा इन द सेंटर, चैतन्य महाप्रभु एट इज, चैतन्य महाप्रभु कृष्णा है लेकिन वो डिवोटी के मूड में, he comes little below Krishna, serving him in a mood of a devotee, and below come Acharya. So 3 levels we worship in ISKCON: Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, and then Guru Parampara. That's how we worship. Okay.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Presently जैसा है, आप कुछ चुप रहने का, ज्यादा गड़बड़ नहीं करना है ना। Implicate माता जी, बहुत डिस्टर्बेंस हो जाता है। If you touch the altar, अब लोग नाराज हो जाएंगे, बहुत डिस्टर्ब हो जाएंगे, है ना। We should be sensitive.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Who is Krishnadasa, Prabhuji? Who is Krishnadasa? Krishnadasa.
Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Mataji, he is very great devotee, and he was ordered by Nityananda Prabhu in his dream to go to Vrindavan. When he came to Vrindavan, at that time, he was people requested him to write Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela. He wrote therefore, and he collected the notes from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's servants during his time, and after that he wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, at right from childhood and in his later age, people were keeping day by day notes. Correct? From the notes on, he compiled Chaitanya Charitamrita.
अच्छा अच्छा
ये
Very
सब
nice.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, what is the difference in all these sampradayas? All are the devotees of Vishnu or Krishna only, na Prabhuji?
Which
Then what
sampradaya?
is
Which
this?
sampradaya?
That is Madhvacharya Sampradaya or Gaur Sampradaya.
We are all, see, Madhvacharya. We are in the Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, same Madhvacharya Sampradaya. There is one Sampradaya called Shri Sampradaya. There is one Kumara and Nimbarkar. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shastra revealed Krishna himself hiding as a devotee. So what he does is that all the four Vaishnava Sampradayas he combines together. So when you follow
They're all Vaishnava Sampradayas only.
all are Vaishnava. Ramanuja, they are putting tilak like this, no? They're all servants.
Yes.
Little difference in tilak. एक तिलक बीच में एक लाइन आएगा ऐसे थोड़ा फर्क है. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed actually all the four sampradayas and actually taken from Bhagavatam. And finally, he combined their teachings by taking two elements from each sampradaya. What we follow is Achinta Bheda Veda, where inconceivably one and different from the Lord. Inconceivability. Simple terms, बहुत simple terms क्या है? कि we are eternal, God is also eternal. है ना? We also love, God also loves. We are also conscious, God is also conscious. But it's a difference in quantity. We are very small, very great. This is Achinta Bhed Abheda. Bheda in the terms of quantity. Abheda, quality. Quality wise, we are same as God. Okay? Just like you take drop of seawater, it gives you nature of the ocean. Correct? But in quantity, they cannot study ocean. Can you study ocean? No, you take one drop and study it. But it gives idea of the ocean. By studying anybody, we can get idea of God. God is also loving. God is also individual. God is also conscious, but he's very great, very small. And there is a very sweet, loving relation between God and us. Now, Madhavendra Puri is not saying I'm God. He's saying I'm servant of God. Just imagine how much he's enjoying the love of God continuously.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So artificially, instead of trying to be God, let us take the role of Madhavendra Puri, and so much happiness is there. And that is natural for the Atma. Atma is naturally the servant of the Lord. This ahankara, this pride, this stubbornness to become God, we have to give up. And that is why we are here. We're only here because you wanted to imitate God. The moment this goes away, when you hear Madhavendra Puri Leela, there's so much peace is there in becoming servant. Why artificially try to become God and enjoy it? Why not become servant of God?
Yes,
See how much Krishna is reciprocating, so sweet, no?
Yes,
Madhavendra, I am lying so much heat here. Take me out, put water on me. And he took him and made temple for him, bathed him. Oh, it was so hot. Bring some camphor. And he go to bring camphor. Hey, so much trouble he's taking. Oh, there only you put. Gopinath itself he put. And then he put the chandan on Gopinath and Lord is very happy. And Madhavendra Puri is so happy. Just imagine the pot of sweet rice he kept with him and eating little mud every day, remembering Krishna. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, actually, Madhavendra, there is different bhakti ka bhavas are there. So there is one bhava in prema called Mahabhava, in which person has intense love of the Lord. It is said in the Acharya that only 3 people experienced it. One was experienced by Radharani. Number 2 is Madhavendra Puri. Number 3, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Intense love of Krishna. Love means जिसमें भगवान के प्यार में आदमी पागल हो जाता है. That is Madhavendra Puri was a very exalted acharya in our parampara. In fact, हमारे गौड़ीय परंपरा में he is the root. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first sent him to show ecstatic love for the Lord. Okay, therefore he is enjoying his milk. Hare Krishna. So tomorrow also we'll read a very nice Leela, very nice story of a deity. Okay? That is fun.
Prabhuji, questions are in the chat box, Prabhuji.
Okay, what are the questions?
Some questions are there. So why we do abhishekam with milk, yogurt, sandalwood, etc.?
Why? The Lord likes it. No, there is no other explanation.
And
see, Lord likes what you have to give it to him. No, so he likes milk. You like milk to be poured on your head. You don't like Lord likes it. He likes put. What can you do? You have to supply what he likes. There is one more actually reason. Is that we say there is an ocean only of salt water. No. In the universe, there are different other oceans. There is ocean of milk somewhere, Shira, where Vishnu resides, correct? When they offer prayers, so all these kind of oceans are there. The Lord said, put all this ocean. He takes bath everywhere, all the ocean. Put all this, I like this. So he takes, therefore we put milk. He likes cows. So everything cows give, he put on his head, he feels very happy. Good cow, milk, curd, Hannah. And honey and this are put actually to make charnamrit very sweet. Panchagavya, Panchamrita. Why he likes, you ask Krishna, he likes it. Okay, Bhavani Bharata, Meena's husband or the husband. Prabhuji can explain this little bit. See, this was we discussed that day, the 2 days ago we discussed, that was on the, you can read that technical stuff in that pastime. Lord Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya talking to Keshav Kashvi. Not only this, there are 5 mistakes Lord Chaitanya found in the work of Keshav Kashmiri. Okay? Who is that? Sulochana. These are technical things you can read there. Quantity of the prasada which is cooked in the temple remain the same throughout the year. Yet the prasada never get wasted or insufficient in any day. It's a miracle, and it is. The prasadam, another thing what happens is that prasadam taste becomes wonderful because it is offered to the Lord. That all the Shira pots are offered to Gopinath himself. So if he retains a pot, then how can you call it stealing? Yeah, agreed. Your words are agreed. Another way it is taken. Krishna is always famous as a thief. So you're technically correct, but still, he stole one pot kept for his devotee. They is called Shira Chora Gopinath. They call it lovingly that. Agreed. Very nice. Namrata ji, very nice. Correct point. Prabhuji felt so happy. Hare Krishna. It's smelling also like kind of tasting. Yeah, therefore you have to be careful. Absolutely, I feel so happy. Thank you. I started chanting, I stopped eating non-veg, but I have to cook for my family. With that, you also consider simple. Sangeeta ji, pray to Krishna to help you come out. Krishna will help you. Don't worry. Krishna will help you. Please explain. All the Shira pots were offered to Gopinath himself only. Then if he retains one pot, how does it become? Yeah. Namrata, I understand this. Thank you. Very nice question.
Prabhuji, one more question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Commented to read all other books as well as Shri Prabhupada. See, all Prabhupada books are very, very sweet and wonderful. I tell you, Bhagavad Gita, we understand we are not body, we are soul. And we, as soul, we are servants of God. Bhagavatam, we start reading Krishna's dealing with the devotees. But the intimacy of the dealing is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So that's the position. Bhagavad Gita, intimacy of the dealings are not much there. Only we understand Krishna is God, we are his servant. Krishna is actually calling to his office, not home. Because Krishna doesn't talk about Yashoda, Radharani in Gita. I am the boss, you are my servant. Obey what I am telling. That is Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavatam, he calls to your house. He shows you Radharani, Yashoda. That is all explained in Bhagavatam. But the intimate dealing Krishna has with the Yashoda or Radharani, they talk in Chaitanya. You can understand now? 3 levels of books. How do we do Abhishek with milk, yogurt, wood, etc.? Why we do? Krishna likes it. What can we do? I really enjoyed. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, Mukherjee ji, आप कुछ बोलना चाह रहे थे? Hare Krishna. चलो. I think everybody has gone.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Devabrata Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I have a basic question to ask you.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, when we visit the deities in Puri, Jagannath Puri, they're very different from that of Lord Krishna. One is that of Jagannath, other is Subhadra, and the third is Balaram. How do you actually differentiate? Like it's confusing how we understand that these deities are actually the incarnation of Krishna, or maybe it's the same Krishna.
I'll tell you. Let me Mannath. Hare Krishna.
Kindly, if you can throw some light, Prabhuji.
Mannath, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, can you repeat the
What
question?
is the story of Jagannath deity? Tell what is the story. And she will
In
tell.
short.
Huh?
Which Jagannath deity, Prabhu?
How does Jagannath deity why did Krishna show Jagannath the form? In Dwarka, once he showed that form, Narada caught him. When? You know the story,
Prabhuji,
no?
yes,
Arey,
Prabhuji.
Rohini was doing something. Rohini was narrating the pastime.
Yeah, the
Then,
story.
tell.
She
Now
was
tell
telling the
properly.
story.
Properly tell. Start from beginning. Yeah.
Prabhuji, I don't know each and every detail. I just know mota mota.
Tell mota tell. Yeah, tell now. What is it?
Prabhuji, you tell. I don't know nicely.
No, you tell. You tell. I'll tell. You tell.
Like how these deities are different from that of Lord Krishna.
See, what happens once everybody tells Rohini. Rohini, the only person which is common between Dwaraka and Vrindavan.
Okay.
Rohini is the wife of Nanda Maharaj. So, no, sorry, wife of Vasudeva, which was kept under protection of Nanda Maharaj because Kamsa had kidnapped and put him in. He's
Krishna's
like
mother.
Yeah, he's like his brother only, Vasudeva.
Mother,
Okay?
mother, Krishna's mother.
Yeah. So, he requested, Vasudeva requested, Krishna is the father of Krishna, he requested Nanda Maharaj to keep his one of the wife under protection.
Okay.
Where? In Vrindavan. Okay. Rohini was witness to all the Leelas of Krishna in Vrindavan. Okay? And then later when Krishna killed Kamsa, Rohini came back to Mathura and then she was there with him at Krishna with Dwarka Devi. At Dwarka once what happened, all the queens of Krishna, Krishna how many queens? Only 16,000. They asked Rohini that every day he talks about Krishna. He talks sometimes about Vrindavan. We want to know about Vrindavan Leela of Krishna because, so she says, if Krishna hears the Vrindavan Leela, then he will leave this place, go back to Vrindavan. He loves Vrindavan so much. So you see, he doesn't enter. If I will tell all his childhood natak he did. Because she saw all. If Krishna were doing, Krishna Balaram were doing all the natak in the childhood, she said, I will say everything. I know everything. But if he hears this, he will not stay with you. He will go to Vrindavan. He loves Vrindavan so much. So see, he doesn't enter the hall. I will tell. So all is imagine in the hall, all his wives is Krishna sitting and Rohini is narrating. And at door whom they keep? Krishna's sister Subhadra. Subhadra they keep at the door. See Krishna Balaram don't enter here. Okay, this is done. As Krishna Balaram will, they came. And Subhadra said, you cannot enter. So they were outside only standing and hearing Rohini narrating the pastime. Now so much they enjoyed. She was narrating with so much love that Krishna's body came into ecstasy. You understand ecstasy we're hearing? So Krishna's eyes in ecstasy became huge. And all hands and legs went inside. Same Balaramji and Subhadra, all the three took that form. Hands and legs are almost gone. And he is in
Very short,
huge eyes in ecstasy. Isn't it, Manna? Is it intense
Yes, Prabhuji.
ecstasy?
Then Narad Muni comes.
I told you to tell the first time. Narad Muni comes. He said, my Lord, he's always at the right time at the right place. Right place, right time. That is Narad. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. What is this form? I request you. Please manifest in this word this form. Then what happened? How did his form manifest in this word?
Prabhuji, I know only when Narada Muni tells to them that
then after that, how did
come
they
into this form.
Then what
And
happened?
then,
How they came? Once king, there was a king.
Then they, Indradyumna.
Yes. So the Indradyumna was a great king, and what he was doing, he was actually he wanted one temple of Krishna, Balaram, and Subhadra to be made. Okay, and when he was Vishwakarma was called by him. Vishwakarma was doing the work, and Vishwakarma put one condition: you should not see. No artist want his work to be disturbed. Correct? When he's doing, nobody come inside when I'm doing the work. When I
and in the darkness, and in total darkness.
Whatever it is. If the don't enter, he locks the door. I'll finish my work. Then few days it will take me. But what happened? King used to every day from outside hear the sound. Cut, 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 cut. Work is happening. One day what happens? No sound. No sound. So he become very, very curious and he opened the door. And Vishwakarma was sitting there. I told you not to come and he disappeared. Now deities are left half. So he became very sad. Then Narada Muni came. No, like this only it has to be worshipped. It has actually form of Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, exactly what he had seen in previous age. So that is the one. That's how it became Jagannatha worship starts. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Manat, anything you wanted to
Prabhuji, I
add?
wanted to tell, Prabhuji, I wanted to tell all those volumes of books, no, Charitanya Charitamrita Bhagavatam, if I carry in my hand, with this old hand also it becomes strong.
Great pleasure. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for the class, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Krishna
All of you also start reading Chaitanya Charitamrita. These
Hare
passages
Krishna,
we can read.
Prabhuji. Dandavat
Sakshi
pranam.
Gopal and
Hare
all.
Krishna.
We will after some time start thorough study of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Like Bhagavatam we are studying, we will study this book also. Because see, Prabhupada writes so many elaborate explanations. We are not reading them. We have to read that. That is proper study. We will start after some time. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Pancha kalpatarubhascha
Hare
kripa
Krishna, Prabhuji.
patitana pavanenyo vaishnava ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki
Jai.
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 Hare